This movie titled Bittersweet, it is a Nigerian movie that talks about how the past can come back to affect the future. How the thing we call love sometimes is not all enough to keep a relationship going. And this in this movie too, we saw that true love never dies. So if you hold on to what they call true love, with time it will always speak for itself. So this movie is a very interesting movie, and it follows the journey of a struggling pastry chef named Adisa, who runs a small pastry and had one crazy landlady like that. The landlady is that one, her own is character on its own. And he has a sister called Adesua, a beautiful soul, a beautiful lady, and she took her role perfectly. This is the first time I'm seeing Adesua in a movie, and oh my god, I nearly mistaked Adesua for Efe Irele or so. I nearly mistaked her for her because they look so alike, the same stature. She's a very beautiful soul, and not to talk about the parts that she really took her own role so perfectly, like she's a born actress. One thing about talent, there are some that you practice and there are some that is just within. Adesua, we want to be seeing more of her in movies, and if you love Adesua just like the way we do, let us see your comments on the comment section and tag Obasi Blessing. Let her give us movies that has to do more with Adesua and other big actors. This movie, let's look at the key plots of this particular movie. We saw the business struggles and breakthrough. Adesua was struggling in his pastry business. It wasn't easy. It was a great challenge, and at the end of the day, a breakthrough came. But before that breakthrough, they faced a lot of financial struggles, where is that there will be no light, or the gas is bad, the oven is bad, or the generator is bad. It was a thing of war, and honestly, just an announcement took them to another level. That is the reason why they say that nothing remains permanently, or there's always a change, because change is the only constant thing in this world. And no man, any man that falls must surely rise. That is the assurance that we as humans we always carry around. And there was a part where Adesa had to do the wedding cake of the food critic who announced his business. And come to think about it, this same food critics, the wife, the lady is going to marry, is the ex-girlfriend to Adisa. So it wasn't an easy decision for Adisa to take, but come on, business is business, and he just had to take up that business. And let's look at the interpersonal conflict, where the past came back crawling and affecting the future, where all of a sudden you begin to think, this is not what I want, this is what I want. And you ask yourself a lot of questions. This marriage I'm going into, is it what I really want? This man, does he really give me peace, or rather is he the right person for me? And when you see the aspect where the man is just trying to take the relationship or the marriage as a business transaction, it's really heartbroken. Then that is where the betrayal came in, and at the end of the day, there was a redemption, because after David discovers that Adisa and Kamzi shared a moment and they had a thing in the past, he acts out of spite. He had to post a malicious and false review accusing the pastry of being unethic. And here comes the same landlady that always comes to eat Adisa's food without even a blank. The pastries without even a blank. Here are complaining, oh, hope there's no hair string in this, there's no hair strand in this particular meat pie and all of that. It was a public shame. It wasn't easy at that point in time, and Adesuwa did not really find it very easy. She was so furious with her brother, considering the fact that love cannot pay bills, even though there is a thing called love, but you have to use your head to know how to go about it. And this movie is very interesting. If you have not seen this movie at this time, then we are going to be recommending this movie to you. Then this is the question, so we want to kind of ask, why did the food critics apologize publicly, and what caused the conflict between the couple? How did the pastry gain so